प्रेम से बोले श्री गणेश भगवान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय, आज शक्ति दुर्गा माता की जय। सबको जय सीताराम। Let me extend a very warm, very cordial welcome to each and everyone this morning. Those of you who've joined us physically here at the Mandir at 40 Todd Street in San Fernando, the Krishna Mandir. And for those of you who are viewing us online, either on YouTube or on Facebook, Shubh Swagatam. This morning particularly, I want to extend a very warm welcome, hearty welcome, filled with love to all of the mothers of this Mandir. All of you who are here, all of the mothers of the Sri Sivak Sabha who are here, some who I have not seen in some time, like Auntie Jasu, we welcome you this morning. And to all other persons who are here joining with us in this wonderful Sunday morning, a very beautiful, very sunny, but yet a very cool Sunday morning. This morning promises to be one filled with love and devotion and offerings in tribute to our mothers. As we know, as contained in our Vedic prayer, Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva, Bhagavan is in that form of mother, in the form of father, but mother comes first. And so this morning, as we join together in satsang, having completed Satyanarayan Swami Puja by one of our mothers of the Mandir, Mrs. Lalu, we now continue in that particular vein of love and devotion. I invite us all to stand as we engage now in invocation mantra and in prayer. I invite you to gaze at the murtis before you, beautifully adorned, beautifully decorated. Whichever form of Bhagwan you find most endearing, whichever form you find most appealing, I invite you to fix your gaze on that particular form. This morning, as we immerse ourselves in prayer, some of us would have that feeling of joy because we have our earthly mothers with us. Many of us, myself included, we do not have our earthly mother here with us this morning, but yet we remember fondly that legacy, and we pray to the Divine Mother that wherever the Atma of those mothers may be, that Divine Mother would shower her blessings abundantly upon them. We join together in invocation. Hari Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswati Namaha. Om Shri Guru Charan Kamalebhyo Namaha. Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakareshu Sarvada. Jayanti Mangala Kali Bhadrakali Kapalini Durga Kshama Shiva Dhatri Swaha Swudha Namostute. Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanuramardhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Bande Jagadguru. Nagindraharaya Trilochanaya Bhasmangaragaya Maheshwaraya Nityaya Shuddha Digambharagaya Tasmai Nakaraya Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandramabhedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaye Pataye Namaha. Om Manojavam Marutatualyavegyam Jetindriyam Buddhimatam Varishtam Vatatmajam Varadyutamukam Shri Ramadutam Shirishi Namami. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Bye everyone, resume your seats. This morning we join together in blending our voices as we commence our satsang, as we express our love to Ganesh Bhagwan, remove of all difficulties, all obstacles, in this Ganesh Bhajan. Please join with members of the group. Blend your voices together, clap and sing lustily as we glorify Ganesh Bhagwan.
जय जय गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय जय गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय गणपति विघ्न विनाशनहारी गणपति विघ्न विनाशनहारी गणपति विघ्न विनाशनहारी गणपति विघ्न विनाशनहारी गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय जय लंबोदर पीतांबर सोहे हरिमणि मुकुट नयन रत्नारे लंबोदर पीतांबर सोहे हरिमणि मुकुट नयन रत्नारे गजमणि माल गले विच सोहे गजमणि माल गले विच सोहे माल नलामे चंद्रकला में गणपति विघ्न विनाशनहारी गणपति विघ्न विनाशनहारी गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय जय मोदक लीप दीप जलनी जब तुमक झलक नूपुर झनकारे मोदक लीप दीप जलनी जब तुमक झलक नूपुर झनकारे रिद्धि सिद्धि दो जबर दुलावत रिद्धि सिद्धि दो जबर दुलावत सुर समूह लखी होत सुखारी गणपति विघ्न विनाशनहारी गणपति विघ्न विनाशनहारी गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय 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 गणपति जय गणपति जय गणेश जय गणपति जय 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 गणेश जय गणपति जय 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 गणेश जय गणपति जय जय
प्रेम से बोले श्री गणेश भगवान की जय. This morning, as we join with other members of the Western Hemisphere, as we dedicate the second Sunday of the month of May in tribute to our earthly mothers and those persons who represent that mother-like figure who nurture and who care for so many, whether they be teachers or other persons, guardians and so on, who would nurture and uplift the other ones. The mothers of the Sri Sivak Sabha as well reflect fondly on those mothers who may not be with us here physically, but whose contribution and dedication have made a lasting impact upon each of our lives. It is wonderful that our rishis and munis have recognized, notwithstanding the statement, Ekam Sat, the truth is one, Vipra Bharu Badanti. We know that truth and that pathway to be adhered to and followed by different means. So our Divine Mother represented before us in wonderful imagery, in the wonderful icons of Durga Devi Mata, Mahalakshmi Mata, Saraswati Devi Mata. We gaze now before them as we render verses of Durga Chalisa, praising that divine universal mother. Let us join together with our hearts and our minds and blend our voices as we pray tribute to the Divine Mother.
जय श्री दुर्गा अंबिका जगत पालिनी माँ तुमरो चालीसा नमो नमो दुर्गे सुख करणी, नमो नमो अम्बे दुख हरणी। निरंकार है ज्योति तुम्हारी, दीनहु लोक फैली उजियारी। चंद्रलला मुख महाविशाला, नेत्र लाल भृगुति विकराला। रूप मात्र को अधिक सुहावे, दर्श करत चन अति सुख पावे। जय अम्बे जगदम्बे मैया, जय अम्बे जगदम्बे। तुम संसार शक्ति लय कीना, पालन हेतु अन्न धन दीना। अन्नपूर्णा हुई जगपाला, तुम हो आदि सुंदरी बाला। प्रलय काल सब नाशनहारी, तुम गौरी शिव शंकर प्यारी। शिव योगी तुम्हारे गुण गावे, ब्रह्मा विष्णु तुम्हें नित ध्यावे। जय अम्बे जगदम्बे मैया, जय अम्बे जगदम्बे। सरस्वती का तुम धारा, दे सुबोधि ऋषि मुनि न उबारा। नरो रूप नरसिंह का अम्मा, प्रगट भये भा देखे खम्मा। रक्षा कर प्रहलाद बचायो, हिरण्याकश को स्वर्ग पठायो। लक्ष्मी रूप धारो जग माही, श्री नारायण अंग समाही। जय अम्बे जगदम्बे मैया, जय अम्बे जगदम्बे। क्षीर सिंधु में करत विलासा, दया सिंधु दीजे मन आसा। हिंगलाज में तुम ही भवानी, महिमा अमित न जात बखानी। मातंगी धूमावती माता, भुवनेश्वरी बगला सुखदाता। श्री भैरव तारा जगतारण, छिन्न भाल भव दुख निवारणी। जय अम्बे जगदम्बे मैया, जय अम्बे जगदम्बे। हे हरि वाहन सोहि भवानी, लंगुर वीर चलत अगवाणी। हर मेघ पर खड्ग विराजे, चाको देख काल दरबाजे। सोहे और अस्त्र त्रिशूला, जाते उठत शत्रु ही अशूला। नवर कोट में तुम ही विराज, तीनहु लोक में डंका बाजत। जय अम्बे जगदम्बे मैया, जय अम्बे जगदम्बे। शुंभ निशुंभ दानव तुम मारे, रक्त बीज संघन संहारे। महिषासुर नृपति अभिमानी, जेहि अगवाड़ महीय कुलाणी। रूप करा काली को धारा, सेन सहित तुम तहि संभारा। परिहार संतन पर जब जब, भय सहाय मातु तुम तब तब। जय अम्बे जगदम्बे मैया, जय अम्बे जगदम्बे। अभरपुरी और सब लोका, तब महिमा सब कहे अशोका। ज्वाला में है ज्योति तुम्हारी, तुम ही सदा पूजत नर नारी। प्रेम भक्ति से जो यश गावे, दुख दारिद्र निकट नहीं आवे। आवे तुम जो नर मन लाई, जन्म मरण ते सो छुट जाई। जय अम्बे जगदम्बे मैया, जय अम्बे जगदम्बे। योगी सुर मुनि कहत पुकारी, योग न होई बिन शक्ति तुम्हारी। शंकर आचार्य तब कीन्हो, काम क्रोध जीते सब लीन हो, विष दिन ध्यान धरत शंकर को, काहु काल नहीं सुमिरो तुमको, शक्ति रूप को मर मन पायो, शक्ति गए तब मन पछतायो, जय अम्बे जगदम्बे मैया, जय अम्बे जगदम्बे, शरणागत हुई कीर्ति बखानी, जय 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 जगदम्ब भवानी, भये प्रसन्नादि जगदम्बा, दई शक्ति नहीं कीन्ह विलम्बा, हो मात कष्ट घेरो, तुम बिन कौन हरे दुख मेरो, आशा तृष्णान पद सतावे, विभु मूरख मोहि अति दर पावे, जय अम्बे जगदम्बे मैया, जय अम्बे जगदम्बे, शत्रुनाश की जय महारानी, सुमिरो एक चित तुम्हें भवानी, करो कृपा हे मातु दयाला, वेद से धीरे करहु निहाला, जब लग जियो दया बल पाऊ, तुम्हारो यश में सदा सुनाओ, दुर्गा चालीसा जो गावे, सब सुख भोग परम परमावे, देवी दास शरणा निज जानी, करहु कृपा जगदम्ब भवानी, जय अम्बे जगदम्बे मैया, जय अम्बे जगदम्बे, जय अम्बे जगदम्बे मैया, जय अम्बे जगदम्बे, जय अम्बे जगदम्बे मैया, जय अम्बे जगदम्बे।
प्रेम से बोले आज शक्ति जगदम्बा देवी मैया की जय. So again, let me extend a warm welcome and Shubh Swagatam to all devotees, in particular the mothers who joined us just after we started this morning, and welcome to our special Mother's Day program here at the Krishna Mandir. It is a long-standing tradition that the male members of the management committee would host this program and hopefully have our mothers as guests so that they can sit back and relax and enjoy these wonderful tributes that are being paid to them through all different methods and methodology. This morning, we had a very vibrant, very fast-paced Durga Chalisa. Please give them a round of applause, the members of the group. And I'm sure the Divine Mother, as we all are, would be very excited by that wonderful tribute to her. As we continue this morning in offering tribute to our mothers, we will do so through the medium of dance, and we will have an invocation dance item. Our dancer this morning is none other than a child of this mandir whose mother is here, whose nanny is here as well, Miss Ambika Maharaj. Ambika is a trained dancer, a member of the Susan Muhib Dance Company, and she's been dancing since Ye Hai here at the mandir, and with Miss Suzanne. And this morning she will be paying tribute to mothers and indeed to Bhagwan through the medium of this invocation dance item. Please welcome her once more with a round of applause. So while we sort out the music that will be coming shortly, we recognize all of the mothers who I said this morning who are here with us after some period of time. Auntie Jasu in particular, I want to mention her again. Auntie Jasu has been a wonderful mother figure to many of us here at the Mandir, myself included. And we're so happy that she could have joined us here this morning. Sitaram Auntie. And to all of the other mothers who are here with us, you know, we trust this morning that the children would be taking good care of you and would be doing all of the things, pampering you a little bit. We now turn our attention to Ambika Maharaj and the invocation dance item. Thank you very much, Ambika, with that invocation dance item to Shankar Bhagwan Angikam. Please give her a round of applause once more. We try to present during occasions like this our in-house talent, of which there are so many persons who are talented and in which various expertise abound. And this morning at this juncture, it gives me very great pleasure to introduce for our next item our little ones from the Krishna Mandir Bal Vihara class. As they make their way on stage, a little bit more about this class. So the teachers of this class are Mrs. Shivma Maharaj, Ms. Yamuna Gokul, and Mrs. Jayanti Devsaran. So please give the teachers a round of applause. And these young ones range in age from just under 5, just up to about 10 years of age. And they are regularly here at the Krishna Mandir every Sunday. Once you bring them and they are here with us, they participate in wonderful training here at the sorry, just trying to sort out some technical aspects as well. They are exposed to craft, to art, to storytelling, to learning prayers, mantras, and bhajans, and so on. And this morning they will be doing a combination of items in tribute to mothers, and also giving them an opportunity for the mothers to see what they are doing in the classroom, and what they are learning, and how they're developing. These classes are integral to the holistic development of our children and our grandchildren. And I want to commend the mothers, the grandmothers, and so on, the nannies, the ajis, all who make the effort and the commitment to bring your children each and every Sunday, to have them here punctually and on time. Because the investment that you make in them now, as we're well aware, and the older mothers will tell you that, will reap rich dividends not only for themselves and your families, but indeed for our community and our country. So they are now getting themselves ready. They're getting themselves ready in terms of requiring a microphone stand. If we can have one of the young men help with regard to setting that up as well. You know, sometimes they're a little shy in terms of what needs to be done, so a little encouragement is needed. So we are asking for the young men in particular to pay a little attention in terms of what is required there, be proactive in terms of what is needed. So the young ones will be doing an item including some mantras. They will also be doing a bhajan, I believe. And I would want you to give them their your undivided attention, and to recognize what they are doing at the end of their presentation. So please give them a lusty round of applause once more, our children of the Krishna Mandir Bal Vihara class.
शारदे जय शारदे विलासिनि शारदे शारदे जय शारदे विलासिनि शारदे शारदे जय शारदे विद्यादायिनि 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 शारदे शारदे जय शारदे वेदमाता 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 शारदे वेदमाता शारदे वेदमाता शारदे वेदमाता शारदे वेदमाता शारदे माता पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धु सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या त्वमेव 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 सर्वं मम देव देव ॐ शान्ति 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 हरि ओम् Happy Mother's Day.
How very, very cute and how very, very wonderful our young children from the Bal Vihar class. Please give them a round of applause again. They did a tremendous job under the expert guidance of their teachers and wonderful accompaniment as well by Sanvi on the harmonium. And they really, really extol the virtues of mothers by virtue of the prayers that were offered, the mantras that were offered, and the wonderful kirtan that was offered as well. So again, we want to encourage you, having seen what they do on a Sunday morning, and this was just after, I believe, 2 weeks of training, some of that interrupted, this is what they can do, this is their performance ability, and this is what they've learned. And we encourage you to make sure that they come each and every Sunday. Those of you who have young ones or who may have nieces, nephews, grandchildren who are not yet part of the class, we invite you to have them come on a Sunday morning so that they can learn and they can indeed be proficient in various aspects of our religion, spirituality, and dharma. This morning, we are not having a single pravachan. Instead, what we've decided to do is to have different perspectives from persons on motherhood. And there are different perspectives that individuals would have. For example, how I may perceive my mother would be very different from, for example, Talan, and how he would perceive his mother and his grandmother and great-grandmother. And similarly, each of us would have a different perception, and it's sometimes very useful to share those insights and the positions that we may have. So at this point, we have a not recent but long-standing graduate of the Bal Vihar class, someone who grew up in this mandir, literally being a babe in arms, being here each and every Sunday, whether it was winter, spring, summer, or autumn, it didn't matter, she was here. And even though she is studying abroad, she's here with us this Sunday. And we thought that it would be useful for this young lady to share some reflections, particularly from a youth's perspective, on motherhood. And I'd want you to welcome to the podium with a lusty round of applause, Ms. Vrishni Maharaj, to bring some reflections.
Sitaram, everyone. So So when I was first told about my theme today, which is, as Pandit Rudy mentioned, right, good position? Okay. Yes, so when I was first told about my theme for today, which was motherhood from the perspective of a youth, I went to my computer and I sat trying to organize my thoughts for a bit. And after about 20 or 30 minutes, I ended up writing exactly 2 words: Sitaram and everyone. Because how can I think to encapsulate 21 years of wonderful experiences with my mother and mother-like figures in 4 minutes, 5 minutes? So as I usually do whenever I am faced with a task that stumps me, I don't know where to begin, not sure, I turn to my mother. Now she sent me up here with one direction and one direction only, quite inspirational. Don't talk stupidness, eh? So let's see if I make her proud on that one. But when I look at my mother, I'm taken back to my childhood years, a long time ago. And my mother was magic. She had superpowers, you know. She had an uncanny super sleuthing ability to find that missing earring. Vasi would remember, it goes missing only on Sunday mornings, just before service. Or her ability, her conjuring ability to manifest a Bristol board at 9 p.m. the night before I have a school project due. So although I grew older and arguably more responsible, I don't know if she would agree, but as I grew more organized, that magic still remained, but it transformed a little bit. I started to notice her instinctual and almost intuitive ability to just know when something was wrong. That hug that she gives that makes it feel like all of my problems just went away. That is the power of my mother. My mother, Indira, is my Durga Devi. She's my compass, helping me navigate through turbulent times. My voice of reason. Whenever I feel subsumed under life and under heavy emotion, she's the one who pulls me out. When I think about the qualities that I hold near and dear to me, intelligence, kindness, compassion, bravery, grace, my mother embodies that. And I always tell her, and I say it again in front of you all, Mummy, if I can be half the person you are in grace, wisdom, bravery, I would consider my life to be successful. And as the old adage goes, the apple never falls far from the tree. So now I want to mention the fact that my mother's resilience and her beauty and all the qualities that I mentioned came from somewhere. And it's mirrored in a lady that you might see sitting right over there. You can't miss her. In fact, she won't let you miss her, right? And many of you know my nanny. She's jovial. You may know her for her kindness and for her friendliness. But Vasu and I know her, in addition to that, for her wisdom. Growing up, I remember, and it stands today, that one of my nanny's most eminent qualities is empathy. That's unrivaled. Her sweetbread making skills, also unrivaled. In fact, and she could attest to this, I carry up a big tray every time I'm going back to Florida to share with friends. Whether or not I eat it by myself, we will talk about that another day. But that is who my nanny is, the epitome of sacrifice and of endurance. Now, the constancy of a mother's presence means that as youth, sometimes we take it for granted, right? I mean, how can something as all-encompassing as a mother's love ever be perceived to be anything but infinite? Well, in all of my naivety, I learned my lesson this year on April 16th, 2025. My Aji, my dad's mom, passed away. Aji can be described as a quiet brilliance illuminating our family. And even now that she's gone, that brilliance shimmers through our family, through our Aja, who continues to pass on her motherly love in a different way. But she remains the backbone of our family. As a youth who considers this Mandir their second home, I have learned that motherhood is not confined to biology, you know. Just as the energy of Durga Devi, as you see her there, flows through the veins of this universe, empowering it, so too do we have mothers here, nurturing and empowering us. People like Auntie Neela, who I grew up with, someone who I consider second nanny, Auntie Leela, people like Auntie Patricia, Auntie Rama, Auntie Jaya, Auntie Vayo, Auntie Shanti, Auntie Sherry. I realize I probably shouldn't have started calling names because there are so many. Auntie Dina. All of these people nourish and nurture us as youths in the Mandir. In fact, this Mandir itself is our mother, is it not? Cradling generations of Hindus close to its chest, empowering us to stand up in society. I am grateful for this experience, to know all of the mothers in this Mandir and to receive their blessings. I even remember Pandit Rudy, your mom, who used to sit in the second row there, the epitome of a dharmic woman, of what motherhood means. And I hope that I, along with the other girls in this Mandir, can grow up to be a fraction of what they are. As I close, I know that words will never fully capture what motherhood means. After all, how can you capture something that can be felt and not explained? How can you capture motherhood, which is a spirit embodied in my mummy's laugh, in my nanny's resilience, and in my aji's silence, which still speaks? How can you use words to capture something like that? As a youth, we have the responsibility to carry forward the legacy of these powerful mothers and these powerful Devis in our community. May we as children never forget the hands of our mothers who have held us up, as my mother continues to do as I approach 22. She continues to be very much of a mother. And may we also become those hands one day in the future to hold up our future. Thank you. Sitaram.
Thank you very much, Vrishni. And she has always on each and every occasion impressed us with her ability to speak, and to speak not from a prepared text, but from her heart. So please give her a round of applause. Because not only did she pay tribute to her mom so glowingly, so I know Indira was blushing even though you can't see her face from this end. I hope Amral got the camera on her from the other end. But she paid tribute to all of the mothers at the Mandir, to her Nani, to her late Aji. And indeed, it was tremendous to witness and to hear the perspective from this young lady who herself is powerful in her own right in terms of the testimony and the impact of mothers from different perspectives on her life, and I would say on each of us. This morning now, as we continue with tributes, we are having another dance item from a young lady you just saw a short while ago. At that time, she was on the harmonium. Now she will be performing a dance item, and I speak of none other than young Sanvi Maharaj. Please give her a round of applause as she makes her way. At this tender age, and she's now entering the SCA class, now entering Standard 5 in September. She is a proficient dancer already, very graceful, and you will witness this yourself. Please give your rapt attention to Sanvi as she presents this dance item.
ऊंचा है भवन ऊंचा मंदिर ऊंची है शान मैया तेरी चरणों में झुके बादल भी तेरे पर्वत पे लगे शैया तेरी हे काल रात्रि है कल्याणी तेरा जोड़ धरा पर कोई नहीं मेरी माँ के बराबर कोई नहीं तेरी ममता से जो गहरा हो ऐसा तो सागर कोई नहीं मेरी माँ के बराबर कोई नहीं तेरे मंदिरों में माई मैंने जोत क्या जलाई हो गया मेरे घर में उजाला क्या बताऊं तेरी माया जब कभी मैं लड़खड़ाया तूने 10 भुजाओं से संभाला खिल जाती है सूखी डाली भर जाती है झोली खाली तेरी ही मेहर है मेहरबाली ममता से तेरी बढ़ के मैया मेरी तो धरोहर कोई नहीं मेरी माँ के बराबर कोई नहीं हे काल रात्रि हे कल्याणी तेरा जोड़ धरा पर कोई नहीं मेरी माँ के बराबर कोई नहीं
Thank you very much, Sanvi. And again, a very, very young dancer, but very graceful. She's also a student of the Susan Mohib Dance Company. And for all aspiring dancers, myself included, classes are offered here on a Tuesday. So those of you who would like to come and learn the art of Kathak dance, you are free to come here under the expert guidance of Srimati Susan Mohib. And for those of you inclined in music, there's none other than Rana Mohib in terms of expert guidance in music and in song. Please give her a round of applause once more. Bringing now a very different but a very insightful and meaningful perspective on motherhood is a young mother. You know, sometimes I tell young couples, more than getting married, having children changes your life in a fundamental way. So getting married is fine, you get a liming partner that you can go around the place with. But when you have children, your whole perspective changes, and I'm sure all of the mothers, and I'm hopeful all of the fathers who are here can attest to that fact. And therefore, it's very useful to have the perspective of a young mother. This young mother has been with the Mandir for several years now. She sits very quietly, very unassumingly, but she's a chartered accountant by profession. She's also a teacher, a secondary school teacher at the Irie High School, where she teaches accounts, amongst other things. And she has 2 wonderful children, Arav, who is 6 years old, and a young one, 6-month-old, Arna. So I want to welcome to the podium to share her perspectives. Please welcome her with a round of applause, Mrs. Kiran Ramuta. Please give her a round of applause. Now, Kiran promises that she will get emotional when she's giving the speech.
Sitaram devotees, my name is Kiran. Yes, you heard right. And I know what some of you are probably thinking. Wait, isn't that a guy's name? Trust me, you are not the first, but I promise the voice, the messy hair, the diaper bag, and the spit up that just happened that missed Arna's clothes entirely and ended up on me, they are all mine. It is indeed an honor to be asked to speak to you all this morning and to share my perspective as a young mother. Before I continue though, I think it's only fair to give you a quick heads up. There's a strong chance that one, as Pandit said, I may get a little emotional. It comes with the mom territory. I may slip into sarcastic humor because it's my favorite coping mechanism. And 3, I probably look calm on the outside, but I'm silently panicking on the inside because public speaking terrifies me. And even though I'm a teacher and technically I speak in front of a crowd every day, there's just something a bit scarier about adults who are actually listening to every word I say. Right. I became a mom on August 23rd, 2018 at exactly 8:38 a.m. I gave birth to an adorable baby boy, Arav, and 6 years later, on October 14th, 2024, I had the most perfect baby girl, Arna. Motherhood is easily one of the best things to happen to me, and that includes earning a degree and becoming a certified accountant. I've always loved babies. I've been around so many over the years, from cousins and nieces to little ones of close friends, but becoming a mother was different. The moment I held my own children, I felt something shift deep inside me. They weren't just beautiful, they were mine, and in that moment, they became the most treasured and deeply loved little beings in my world. Nothing and no one could have prepared me for just how strong that love would be. Motherhood has truly transformed my life in every way possible, personally, professionally, spiritually, and physically. Personally, it has taught me patience on a whole new level. I now have the ability to ask Arav nicely at least 27 times to do something as simple as taking a shower, and I've mastered the art of changing Arna's clothes anywhere from every 5 minutes to an hour, depending on how many surprises she has in store for me. My patience has been stretched, tested, and then stretched some more. It doesn't mean I don't bring out my teacher voice on the 28th time, by the way. I've also become a lot more selfless. I now give up some of the things I enjoy just so my children can have them. For example, imagine giving up the most perfectly ripened, hand-picked, cold Julie mango, my absolute favorite. But seriously though, my me time has taken a backseat. It doesn't mean that I've stopped taking care of myself, but it does mean that sometimes me time looks a little different. Maybe I watch Bluey instead of Night Agent, or I eat my meal a bit later so I can feed my big baby first. But these are the choices I make because I know they'll only be this little for a short time, and one day I am going to miss it. Professionally, it has also deepened my empathy as a teacher. I look at my students differently, not just as learners, but as someone's child, someone's whole world. I speak to them with more understanding and more patience, and I strive to create a classroom that feels safe, warm, and welcoming, and of course fun, though I'm honestly not sure if they feel the same way about accounting that I do. Spiritually, motherhood has drawn me closer to God. When my son was just 3 weeks old, we went through a difficult time, one that reminded me how quickly things can change and how little control I really have. But through that experience, my faith grew. I learned to lean on God more and trust His timing, and to let go of the pressure to have it all figured out. And that part wasn't easy, especially for someone like me who comes from an accounting background. I'm used to balancing things, making sense of the numbers, and being organized and in control. But motherhood reminded me that life isn't always that neat or predictable, and that's okay. Physically, well, let's just say motherhood has been an experience. My body has done something truly amazing, and I'm grateful for it, but it's also been through a lot. But in all of it, I've learned to appreciate my body for what it can do, not just how it looks, and more importantly, I've learned to give myself grace. I don't always have it all together. I'm learning not to beat myself up over it, and I'm doing the best I can, and that's enough. Motherhood has also deepened my appreciation for my own mother and the incredible woman in my life. Now that I'm in their shoes, I understand more than ever love, strength, and the sacrifices they give so freely. I'm not a perfect mother, but I'm trying, and I love my children more than words can say. To all the moms and those who play the role of a mom, whether by birth, love, or by choice, I want to wish you all a happy Mother's Day. And thank you for truly listening. Thank you, everyone.
Now, did I choose well when I invited her to speak? Kiran really is a gem, a wonderful human being, and indeed a wonderful mother. And I'm sure Visham is saying, and a wonderful wife as well, because he's there smiling. And really, we really appreciate that insight in terms of all perspectives. And I know particularly the cold Julie mango, that is something that we all can attest to. Sometimes other things that fathers have to give up as well, but we'll leave that for Father's Day. And now, again, continuing with our tributes, we're going to have a tribute in song. And this is by a young lady who's just completed her university degree at the University of Toronto in Canada, and who is back with us. And she is here every Sunday morning, and she is going to be accompanied by her brother, Aditya, on the dholak. Please welcome for this Devi Bhajan, Amrita Umrao.
Om Jayanti Mangala Kali Bhadra Kali Kapalini Durga Kshama Shiva Dhatri Swaha Swadha Namostute Om Muni Muni Re Amma Mari Amma Re Muni Muni Re Amma Devi Amma Re Amma Kali Amma Oh Amma Mari Amma Re Amma Devi Amma Oh Amma Mari Amma Re Amma Devi Amma, oh Amma Kali Amma Re Amma Devi Amma, oh Amma Kali Amma Re Amma Devi Amma, oh Amma Kali Bhadra Kali, Jayanti Kali Mangla Kali Bhadra Kali De Amma Devi Amma, oh Amma Mari Amma Re Amma Devi Amma, oh Amma Kali Amma Re Amma Devi Amma. जय जय गणेश भगवान, जय जय गणेश भगवान,
जय जय गणेश भगवान, जय जय गणेश भगवान,
गणेश भगवान, जय जय गणेश भगवान,
गणेश भगवान, जय जय गणेश भगवान,
गणेश भगवान, जय जय गणेश भगवान. अम्मा देवी अम्मा, ओ अम्मा मारी अम्मा रे अम्मा देवी अम्मा, ओ अम्मा मारी अम्मा रे अम्मा देवी अम्मा. जय जय धरती माता, जय जय धरती माता,
जय जय धरती माता, जय जय धरती माता,
धरती माता, जय जय धरती माता,
धरती माता, जय जय धरती माता,
धरती माता, जय जय धरती माता. अम्मा देवी अम्मा, ओ अम्मा मारी अम्मा रे अम्मा देवी अम्मा, ओ अम्मा मारी अम्मा रे अम्मा देवी अम्मा. जय जय गंगा माता, जय जय गंगा माता,
जय जय गंगा माता, जय जय गंगा माता,
गंगा माता, जय जय गंगा माता,
गंगा माता, जय जय गंगा माता,
गंगा माता, जय जय गंगा माता. अम्मा देवी अम्मा, ओ अम्मा मारी अम्मा रे अम्मा देवी अम्मा, ओ अम्मा मारी अम्मा रे अम्मा देवी अम्मा. जय जय लक्ष्मी माता, जय जय लक्ष्मी माता,
जय जय लक्ष्मी माता, जय जय लक्ष्मी माता,
लक्ष्मी माता, जय जय लक्ष्मी माता,
लक्ष्मी माता, जय जय लक्ष्मी माता,
लक्ष्मी माता, जय जय लक्ष्मी माता. अम्मा देवी अम्मा, ओ अम्मा मारी अम्मा रे अम्मा देवी अम्मा, ओ अम्मा मारी अम्मा रे अम्मा देवी अम्मा. जय जय सरस्वती माता, जय जय सरस्वती माँ,
जय जय सरस्वती माँ, जय जय सरस्वती माँ,
सरस्वती माँ, जय जय सरस्वती माँ,
सरस्वती माँ, जय जय सरस्वती माँ,
सरस्वती माँ, जय जय सरस्वती माँ. अम्मा देवी अम्मा, ओ अम्मा मारी अम्मा रे अम्मा देवी अम्मा, ओ अम्मा मारी अम्मा रे अम्मा देवी अम्मा. जय जय दुर्गा माता, जय जय दुर्गा माता,
जय जय दुर्गा माता, जय जय दुर्गा माता,
दुर्गा माता, जय जय दुर्गा माता,
दुर्गा माता, जय जय दुर्गा माता,
भवानी माँ, जय जय भवानी अम्मा, अम्मा देवी अम्मा, ओ अम्मा मारी अम्मा रे अम्मा देवी अम्मा, ओ अम्मा काली अम्मा रे अम्मा देवी अम्मा.
Aj Shakti Jagadamba Devi Maya Ki Jai. Please give Amrita. And she was accompanied very beautifully by her mom, Rama, and her brother, Aditya. Wonderful, wonderful Devi Bhajan indeed. This morning we've tried to include speakers who we don't normally hear, but who are here with us and provide that support in many facets of our operation. So we heard the perspective of a young mother in the person of Kiran, and now we're going to hear a very different perspective. Someone who has children who are now adults and who are mothers themselves, and someone who is, she looks very petite in stature, so I may have to drop the mic a little bit down more, but she's very strong and indeed the pillar of her family. And I invite you to welcome to the podium a retired banker, a career banker, Mrs. Jenny Babulal, who will give a perspective of an older mother. Please welcome her. Now, Jenny gave me all kind of talks about how she was speak in public and so on, so please.
Sitaram, everyone. Yeah, I really don't speak in front of crowds, so if you hear it in my voice, it's real. Okay. First of all, I don't subscribe to Mother's Day being one day. I think that every day is Mother's Day. So I don't particularly wait for Mother's Day to do something for my mother, my mother-in-law when they were alive. I would just do it. So I would start with just giving my little meaning of a mother. A mother is the only person who carries you in her belly for 9 months, in her arms for 3 years, and forever in her heart. That's how I feel of a mother. Now, having adult kids, which is what I'm supposed to be talking about, it's really a challenge. It's no longer, I tell you, sit there, and you sit there. It's now, you have to listen to their view and what they think and see if you can fit into that shoe. It's not an easy task because sometimes we have to let them say, okay, that's good, but what if, you know? And many times we allow them to make their own mistakes. And from that mistake, they will come back and say, you know, you did say that that will happen. I've had that many times. But one of the things that I have with my 2 kids is respect. Respect from the point of view that you don't speak back to me, and I listen. I listen because I want to hear your point of view, but you also have to listen and hear what I have to say, right? And that has worked for us because I have a good relationship, I would say. I'm not a perfect mother. I have a good relationship with both my son, my daughter-in-law, my son-in-law, and my daughter. We chat like friends, which I think is good. I support them in all their life decisions, whatever they decide to do. Sometimes it's not with my full consent, but as I said, I allow them to make their mistakes and realize for themselves. We have open communication. Everything that they do, they come to me. Sometimes I say to my son, boy, you have your wife, why you don't go and check her? You know, and you know, it's just, that's how we have developed that relationship over the years. We still have that sort of communication, and I really hope that it continues that way. I respect their independence in that, as I said before, I allow them to do what they think is right, but I still provide the guidance and the support to them if I am required to. One of the things I do for my kids every night before I go to bed, I pray for them. I pray for their safety. I pray that they are successful in whatever they do. I have also told them that you put God in everything that you do, because those are the things that my parents taught me. And I think that they do, and I hope that they continue to do that, because without God in your life, you really have nothing. In my down moments, I would say a prayer silently and, ask for guidance. So whenever it's needed, I would walk with them. As I said, we do have to allow them to make their own mistakes, right? So as a mother, I think to adults, we have to be a friend, we have to be a confidant, and we also have to be a mentor. A mentor is a big word. A mentor, because we have to practice what we preach. So we can't say, don't smoke, and then they see you with a cigarette. I don't smoke, though. But so these are the things that I try to instill into my adult kids. But as I say, they have their own lives, and we allow them to grow. So being a mother is not just having children and taking care of their physical needs. A mother raises you to be strong, to be confident, faith-filled, and generous. Children look to us as leaders, and when we do that, I think it sort of follows that they too will be leaders. I do not prescribe as well to the fact that because you're a boy or a girl, you are treated differently. I believe that all children are special in their own way, and we try to treat them that way. So with those few words, I think that it's only appropriate that I say Happy Mother's Day from my heart to all the mothers here. I miss my mother today. I also miss my sister who died on Mother's Day. So it's a sad day, but it's a nice day because of all the mothers who are here. So thank you. And
thank you very much, Jenny. And I don't know about you all, but she did a tremendous job. Give her a round of applause once more. And since every day, which I agree with her, is Mother's Day, we'll be hearing more from Jenny on other occasions apart from Mother's Day. We do now, as our tradition, we would want to present some small tokens of appreciation to our mothers who are here. And while this is being done, we will invite Vasudha to render an appropriate bhajan. In order to ease the process, those mothers who are able to, I will invite you to stand. The mothers who are able to, I'll tell you when. The youths will be assisted by some of the male adults in terms of the distribution of the tokens, and these tokens include wonderful plants. If you look at the murtis before you, you will see them beautifully adorned with lovely guinda plants. And these plants have been left here with love for the explicit purpose of giving them to mothers this morning. And we want to thank Mr. Tika Singh and his family. Please give him a round of applause. His mother celebrated her 90th birthday, I believe, and they celebrated that occasion with puja and with satsang, and he's also distributing this. So there are two sets of tokens that are coming, the plants, so you have your hands full, the plants, and also some other tokens that have been prepared. I'll invite the mothers who can to please stand so that they will be able to distribute. So some of the mothers on the front bench here are excluded, but everybody else there, with the exception of Auntie Dianti and Auntie Palmer, are fit and able to stand. So I invite you to please do so as the distribution takes place, and I hand over to Vasudha.
ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया, ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया, चरणों से लग जाऊं मैं, चरणों से लग जाऊं मैं, सब अंधकार मिटा दे मैया, दर्श तेरा कर पाऊं मैं, दर्श तेरा कर पाऊं मैं, ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया, ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया। जग में आकर जग को मैया अब तक ना पहचान सका, अब तक ना पहचान सका, क्यों आया हूँ कहाँ है जाना, ये भी ना मैं जान सका, ये भी ना मैं जान सका, तू है अगमय गोचर मैया, तू है अगमय गोचर मैया, कहो कैसे लग पाऊं मैं, ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया, ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया। करो कृपा जगदम्ब भवानी, मैं बालक नादान हूँ, मैं बालक नादान हूँ, नहीं आराधन जप तप जानू, मैं अवगुण की कान हूँ, मैं अवगुण की कान हूँ, दे ऐसा वरदान है मैया, दे ऐसा वरदान है मैया, सुमिरन तेरा गाऊं मैं, ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया, ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया। मैं बालक तू मैया मेरी, निस दिन तेरी होत है, निस दिन तेरी होत है, तेरी कृपा ही में तेरी, भीतर जो भी गोत है, भीतर जो भी गोत है, शरण लगा लो मुझको मैया, शरण लगा लो मुझको मैया, तुझ पर वाली जाऊं मैं, ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया, ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया, चरणों से लग जाऊं मैं, चरणों से लग जाऊं मैं, सब अंधकार मिटा दे मैया, दर्श तेरा कर पाऊं मैं, दर्श तेरा कर पाऊं मैं, ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया, ऐसा प्यार बहा दे मैया। प्यार बहा दे मैया।
Thank you very much, Vasudha. Please give her a round of applause. And again, we would want to express our gratitude to all of the mothers by this very simple but hopefully very meaningful token that has been presented to each and every one of you this morning. At this juncture, we get into our arti, and I will invite you would notice there are some tallies at the area at the front there. Those are meant for children to take and to go and do the artis for your mom. And while the bhajans are going on by the Kirtan group, everyone else who would like to, you are free to go up to the murtis and perform your arti at this time. So we'll have arti being offered for the next 15 to 20 minutes. So those who would like to perform artis for their mother, there are tallies at the front. I invite you to take one, perform your mother's arti, seek her blessings, and then you can place the tally back or you can give it to someone else. And then those of you who would like to go straight up to the murtis, you can do so at this point as well. I want to recognize who I believe to be our oldest mother here this morning, Mrs. Rujbali Maharaj, who celebrates 98 years. She's here with us this morning, our oldest mother. She's indeed a mother to many of us here. Auntie, we really appreciate you being here, and may Bhagwan continue to bless you. So at this point, I hand over to members of the group, and I invite you to come forward and perform your arati.
शुंभनि जननी जगदम्बा जय जय जगदम्बा जयति जग जननी जगदम्बा
जो भी करे आरती माता
जो भी करे आरती माता
वो आदेश सकल सुख पाता
आदेश सकल सुख पाता
कृपा करो अम्मा
जयति जग जननी जगदम्बा जय जय जगदम्बा जयति जग जननी जगदम्बा जय जय जगदम्बा जयति जग जननी जगदम्बा जयति जग जननी जगदम्बा जयति जग जननी जगदम्बा
मेरा जीवन तेरी शरण माँ मेरा जीवन तेरी शरण मेरा जीवन तेरी शरण माँ मेरा जीवन तेरी शरण सारी राग विराग हुए अब सारे राग विराग हुए अब मोह सारी त्याग हुए अब मोह सारे त्याग हुए अब एक यही मेरा वंदन मेरा जीवन तेरे शरण माँ मेरा जीवन तेरी शरण अविरत रहा भटकता बतक अविरत रहा भटकता बतक भटतो और अभी मैं कब तक भटको और अभी मैं कब तक पालू केवल तुझको ही माँ पालू केवल तुझको ही माँ एक यही मेरी है लगन मेरा जीवन तेरे शरण माँ मेरा जीवन तेरे शरण तेरे चरणों पर हो अर्पण तेरे चरणों पर हो अर्पण मेरे जीवन के गुण अवगुण मेरे जीवन के गुण अवगुण सारी व्यथाएं दूर करो माँ सारी व्यथाएं दूर करो माँ हो कुसुमित मेरा नंदन मेरा जीवन
तुम ही हो बंधु सखा तुम ही हो माँ, तुम ही हो माता पिता तुम ही हो बंधु सखा तुम ही हो माँ, तुम ही हो माता पिता तुम ही हो बंधु सखा तुम ही हो माँ,
Sitaram, I'd like to thank the Pandit and the temple for giving us the privilege to celebrate my mother-in-law's 90th birthday yesterday here in this temple, which is so beautiful. Thank you. And I'm going to sing the same song that I sang yesterday. उसको नहीं देखा हमें कभी, पर इसकी ज़रूरत क्या होगी हे माँ। ए माँ तेरी सूरत सी अलग भगवान की सूरत क्या होगी उसको नहीं देखा हमने कभी। इंसान को क्या देवता भी आंचल में पलते रे, ऐश्वर सी इस दुनिया में कर्मों के तेल तेरे। ममता ये लुटाई ओ ममता ये लुटाई, जिसके नयन ऐसी कोई मूरत क्या होगी ए माँ। ए माँ तेरी सूरत सी अलग भगवान की सूरत क्या होगी उसको नहीं देखा हमने कभी। को धूप जलाए दुखों की क्यों हम के सता बरते, ये हाथ दुआओं वाले रहते ये सदा सर पे। तू है तो अंधेरे, ओ तू है तो अंधेरे, पत्नी हमें सूरज की जरूरत क्या होगी। ए माँ तेरी सूरत सी अलग भगवान की सूरत क्या होगी उसको नहीं देखा हमें कभी। कहते हैं निशान में जो कोई ऊंचे बोल नहीं, भगवान के पास भी माता तेरी प्यार का मोल नहीं। हम तो यही जाने, ओ हम तो यही जाने, तुझसे भरी संसार की दौलत क्या होगी। ए माँ तेरी सूरत सी अलग भगवान की सूरत क्या होगी उसको नहीं देखा हमें कभी, उसको नहीं देखा हमें कभी। पर इसकी जरूरत क्या होगी। हे माँ तेरी सूरत सी अलग भगवान की सूरत क्या होगी उसको नहीं देखा हमने कभी। Thank you.
Sitaram, dear devotees, before I do my part, I would like to call on Sati to come and say, oh, right here.
Sitaram all. First, let me steal a minute to say thanks on behalf of our president of the Sri Sevak Sabha, Anne-Marie, and all our members for the support which you gave to us last Saturday at our Mother's Day tea party. It was an overwhelming success, not just financially, that would be successful too, but more than that, the love and the unity and the support that we saw among the congregation of our Mandir. It was just beautiful. Thank you all very much. And we'd like to say thanks to our multi-talented pundit who served as auctioneer at that event. He never ceases to amaze us with his talents. And then today, on behalf of all the mothers present, from the very senior ones, Ms. Suraj Bali Maharaj, Mrs. Singh, Auntie Vayu, Auntie Jaso, Auntie Dayanti, to the very youngest ones. We see some feeding of babies here. We wish to say thank you all. Thank you to Pandit and to all members of the management committee who have treated us today with such respect and honor and recognition. The beautiful thing, however, is that at Krishna Mandir, that respect and honor and recognition is ours throughout the year. So we say thank you, gentlemen, ladies of the management committee. Well, I should specially point out, we say thanks to the teachers of the children's class and those beautiful children, to the graceful dancers, to the nightingale singers, and to speakers. You so eloquently delivered your point of view, and some of you claiming that you don't speak in public. Really, you all were so eloquent. Yesterday, at the puja which was held here, Pandit Atma, in recognizing a 90-year-old grandmother and mother, I see Rona, Shalini. When Pandit Atma spoke yesterday, he outlined 3 qualities in the context of that 90-year-old mother. He was speaking of dhiraj, fortitude, courage, the calm in the face of a storm. He spoke of dharma in the sense of doing what is right and living righteously. And the third point he made, mitra, friendship. On behalf of all the mothers here, I think it's safe to pledge that we will continue to aspire and to work with those qualities, dhiraj, dharma, and mitra, so that we will always command the respect and the honor which we have received today. Thank you all very much.
Thank you very much, Sati. It's very nice to hear one of our mothers, doing a little thank you there. But while she was doing that, I was busy writing up mine, so she helped me on my little task here today. So on behalf of the management and members of the Krishna Mandir, the Sri Sevak Sabha, and the youth group, we'd like to thank you all especially for attending this special Mother's Day service, and to give all the mothers here a round of applause for coming this morning. We love you all very much. You are the pillars of our mandir. As men folk, you can check us on maybe a hand or two, but the mother are always here in abundance. So we always need your blessings, and we love you all very, very much, as I said before. Also, we'd like to thank everyone this morning for assisting us in making this special Mother's Day service a success as it has been. In any way that you contributed, we'd like to thank you very much. Again, Sati said it, but we'd like to thank the teachers of the Bal Bihar class and those wonderful children for such a wonderful rendition. Give them a next round of applause, please. To Ambika and Sanvi for those wonderful dances, we say thank you very much. Give them a little clap. And to Vrishni, Kiran, and Jen, thank you for your wonderful perspective on motherhood. And we can't forget our all-wrong, I know they call him Gary Sobers, but I don't want to call him that, right? Because that Gary Sobers gone. Thank Pandit for his chairing this morning's program. Thank you, Pandit. You could fit in any way. And to those who are celebrating birthdays, anniversaries, we want to wish you a very happy birthday. Anyone celebrating, I know Dr. Verinder Maharaj is celebrating his birthday tomorrow. Doc, happy birthday. Anyone else celebrating birthdays, anniversaries? We want to wish you God's blessings and a happy, happy occasion. Anyone who would like to perform puja on a Sunday morning to celebrate any occasion, please see Rama sitting there. So Rama can take your name, stand Rama, and we can arrange for you to do puja on a Sunday morning. We want to remind you that the Youth League program will be restarting next week Sunday. We're not by today, right, like the IPL. And I would also like to take this opportunity to thank Anil Maharaj and his team for doing such a wonderful job with this Youth League program. Give them a round of applause. Also, another reminder is that our Mandir is holding our annual general meeting next week Sunday, just after service. And we'd like to remind members to bring their membership up to date. You know, there's a voting season, right? And everybody wins, as Pandit said. So come and join and bring your membership up to date so you can vote to select our management committee for the next term. And we encourage everybody to come because we need help. We have a big project to do next year at the back of the Mandir, which we are planning now. We have some structural issues to deal with. So we like to have all hands on deck. Please come and join us. You can see Pandit or myself, any member of the management committee, and we will bring you up on board. Come to the AGM, pay your fees, and we could take part in the process. So we welcome you to join us, all right? Donations for the mandir are always welcome because to beautify and upkeep the mandir, we need your help. So you could see any member of the management committee at the back after service. And finally, we'd like to thank everyone again for attending this morning service, the group for the wonderful renditions, all the singers, they're wonderful. We enjoyed everything, and we'd like to wish you a safe day, journey home, and look forward to seeing you all. Thank you, and we hand over the Pandit for close.
जय अम्बे गौरी मैया, जय श्यामा गौरी। जय अम्बे गौरी मैया, जय श्यामा गौरी। तुमको निस दिन ध्यान हरि ब्रह्मा शिव जी, तुमको निस दिन ध्यावत हरि ब्रह्मा शिव जी। जय अम्बे गौरी मैया, जय श्यामा गौरी। जय अम्बे गौरी मैया, जय श्यामा गौरी। मांग सिंदूर विराजत दीको मृग मद को, मांग सिंदूर विराजत दीको मृग मद को। उज्ज्वल से दो नैना चंद्र वदन दीको। जय अम्बे गौरी मैया, जय श्यामा गौरी। जय अम्बे गौरी मैया, जय श्यामा गौरी। कनक समान कलेवर रक्तांबर राजे, कनक समान कलेवर रक्तांबर राजे। रक्त पुष्प गल माला कंकन पर साजे। जय अम्बे गौरी मैया, जय श्यामा गौरी। जय अम्बे गौरी मैया, जय श्यामा गौरी। हे हरि वाहन राजत खरग खपर धारी, हे हरि वाहन राजत खरग खपर धारी। सुर नर मुनि जन सेवत तिनके दुख हारी। जय अम्बे गौरी मैया, जय श्यामा गौरी। जय अम्बे गौरी मैया, जय श्यामा गौरी। शुंभ निशुंभ विदारे महिषासुर घाती, शुंभ निशुंभ विदारे महिषासुर घाती। धूम्र विलोचन नैना निश दिन मदमाती। जय अम्बे गौरी मैया, जय श्यामा गौरी। जय अम्बे गौरी मैया, जय श्यामा गौरी। चौसत योगिनी गावत नृत्य करत भैरो, चौसत योगिनी गावत नृत्य करत भैरो। बाजत ताल मृदंगा और बाजत डमरू। जय अम्बे गौरी मैया, जय श्यामा गौरी। जय अम्बे गौरी मैया, जय श्यामा गौरी। भुजाचार अति शोभित खरग खपर धारी, भुजाचार अति शोभित खरग खपर धारी। मन वांछित फल पावत सेवत नर नारी। जय अम्बे गौरी मैया, जय श्यामा गौरी। जय अम्बे गौरी मैया, जय श्यामा गौरी। कंचन थाल विराजत खरग कपूर बाती, कंचन थाल विराजत अगर कपूर बाती। माल कीत में राजत ज्योति रतन ज्योति जय अम्बे गौरी मैया जय श्यामा गौरी जय अम्बे गौरी मैया जय श्यामा गौरी यह अम्बे जी की आरती जो कोई नर गावे यह अम्बे जी की आरती जो कोई नर गावे कहत शिवानंद स्वामी सुख संपत्ति पावे जय अम्बे गौरी मैया जय श्यामा गौरी जय अम्बे गौरी मैया जय श्यामा गौरी जय अम्बे गौरी मैया जय श्यामा गौरी ओ जय अम्बे गौरी ओम जय अम्बे गौरी ओम जय अम्बे गौरी ओम जय अम्बे गौरी
हरि ओम सर्वमंगल मंगले शिवे सर्वात्र साधिके शरण्ये त्र्यंबके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते. O Ma, this morning we've come and offered puja. We've offered our love and our devotion. We give thanks to you, Ma, for all of the blessings that you've bestowed upon us, for the gift of our earthly mothers, for those who perform that motherly function of nurturing, of caring, of uplifting, of inspiring and guiding. We give you thanks, O Ma. You are that universal mother that showers us with your blessing. You protect us always. You guide us and inspire us. When we are ill, you make us whole. When we feel in danger, you offer us that protection. We continue to ask for those blessings. For you are mother, you are father, you are family, you are friend, you are knowledge, you are wealth, you are everything to us all. We shower our blessings upon those mothers this morning who provide so much to us, and we ask for their continued protection. Hari Om Tvameva Mata Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhu Chaseka Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Om Asatu Ma Sargamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. प्रेम से बोले श्री गणेश भगवान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय, श्री पवन पुत्र हनुमान की जय, आज शक्ति जगदम्बा देवी मैया की जय, श्री सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय. To those around you, सब कोई जय जय सीताराम. Very happy Mother's Day to all mothers. Have a wonderful day ahead and a safe and productive week ahead of us. We look forward to seeing you all with us next Sunday. Jai Sitaram all.